Hey, welcome to I'd Have a Beer, Mike and Manny. Let's clap it up. We did.
We got the wives. They got the wives, man. Baker Mayfield? Oh. Either or. All right, welcome back to I'd Have a Beer, presented by We're Looking. Insert your company sponsorship here. We're looking, folks. New episodes come out every Wednesday. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on our YouTube. Murder that button.
Fucking slam it.
Slam it. Drop a 5-star rating on Spotify. And do me a favor, share this episode with a friend today. And follow us on all of our social media at IHAB Podcast.
Just one friend you can share it with.
Just one friend. If you got more than one friend, spoil them. Spoil them this week.
Give them the gift of love with us.
That's it. Hey.
And
I'd have a beer.
I'd have a beer. Let's get into this.
Oh, that's the good sound right there.
I got, since we're extremely close to St. Patrick's Day, I have a Guinness.
Extremely close. Extremely close. Yeah. We're not even to Halloween yet.
What's today? This is St. Patrick's
September 26th.
Okay, we're on our way.
We're on our way, but
we're on our way.
We're on our way.
All right, let me tell you which we're. Oh yeah, what do you?
Real quick. I have another sloop. I'd have a beer. I have another sloop this week. I have a sloop Pilsner. You a
big sloop guy? You just drink a lot of sloop beer? Or
So I have a family connection at Sloop, and when I say that, my brother works there.
Oh, okay.
So it's nice. He brings home. Hopefully I'm not going to get him fired by spilling the beans, but he brings home some sloops.
Or what's his deal there? What's he? He makes the beer, comes up with the beer. Host.
I think he stocks the beer. He stocks the beer. Okay. I think he fills kegs. He fills kegs rather, and stocks shelves and brings home beer.
And then that beer just kind of fell off the truck, maybe into his car.
You know what? It's the beer that if there's a ding in it or a damage, they can't put it on the shelves or something. So
he just
think
kind of elbows it onto the floor and he goes, "Oops!"
For sure, There may or may not be a lot of slippage involved there with cans just falling.
Yeah, I mean you gotta account for loss prevention. So
right,
just making sure you hit those numbers.
Yeah. There's a quota among the gentlemen inside the factory that they have to hit as well. There's a quota. There's a quota among dudes that like to drink beer that listen to this podcast. Hey, I had a beer. I'd have a beer.
That's right.
All right, Mike, tell the people what do we got this week? What do we got coming up?
We got a lot of things good coming your way. Got a lot of things that happened in the NFL this week.
Hell yeah, we
We're going
did.
to talk about the good things, the bad things, some of the ugly things that have been going on. I'll tell you about that for sure. We're back again with some Bugatti bets. Got a good one for you this week.
I need some money.
It's coming to you this Thursday. And we're going to follow it up with our predictions. Eagles, Giants, separate games. We'll tell you who's going to win and tell you who's probably going to lose. I think you know that answer already. And we got a lot of more good things flipped in there as well. So, Manny, I'm going to kick it off to you here. What do you got for me? You're good, bad, and ugly.
So you want to go into good, bad, and ugly first? You got a Bugatti bet you want to hit first?
You want Mike Bugatti?
I think I need money right off the rip. So I need you to hit me with that good Bugatti bet. How did we do last week? What do you got for us this week?
Listen. It's a long road for Bugatti bets, okay? It doesn't just happen here, all right? That's why tonight I'm only wearing one chain instead of all 5 around the house, which is tough. Bugatti bets, I'll tell you who I won't trust again. One of the best kickers in the NFL, Justin Tucker, doesn't know how to finish the game off.
This is right.
This was a 30-yard field goal, and you let me down. I'll tell you who didn't leave me down, the Colts. I'm sorry, the Eagles, the Pats, and the Chargers. They did their job. And Justin Tucker comes along and busts my ticket. So, Tucker, you're out. I wasn't even a big fan of you anyway, okay? You're a fraud. You're a fraud.
He's usually pretty good. He's money. That's usually what he does is end the game for them. He usually wins the game.
It was 32 yards. This guy's got one job. He's got one job.
Most hated, loved man in all of sports right there. Comes down to one play.
I don't get how kickers get That's, kickers just piss me off. You have one job, it comes down, and then you just don't perform.
Now,
No one's hitting you.
would you rather be a punter over a kicker?
Yeah. No pressure.
Okay. Well,
unless you're Matt Dodge.
I think there's a lot of pressure. I've seen a lot more punts blocked, I think, than field goals.
Yeah, but it's not up to me to win or lose a game. I'm just kicking a ball.
This is true. I didn't think about it like that. That's accurate.
No pressure there.
So there probably get off the field. There'll probably never be a punter in your Bugatti bet.
This guy, no, never again. Never again. I get paid $700,000 to kick a ball at 30 yards. I'm gonna get that done. But he didn't get that done for me.
He's usually money.
No worries. Because I trust this next Bugatti bet because this is someone that I love from day one. This is someone who's been consistent for the past 3 weeks. You probably heard his name a lot. I've said his name a lot.
Is he an Eagle?
No. Boy, I wish he was. I wish he was. Sam Laporta. Sam Laporta. Okay. I've seen the future. And I know who's scoring the first touchdown in the Lions game Thursday night.
He sees it.
Sam Laporta with the first touchdown, plus 1,200 odds. That's an easy win for me. He's killing it this year, and he's handsome. Okay? You're not going to let me down, Sam Laporta. It's a bonus. It's a bonus.
It's a bonus.
So call up the bank. Call up the bank and tell them, hey, it's me again. It's me again, and Mikey Bugatti told me. And this time it hits because there's no kicker involved, and we don't miss. If there's no kicker, we don't miss. So you heard it here first. Sam Laporta is the guy you want this week. He's going to be the guy you hear his name from Thursday all the way to Sunday because he starts on Thursday. Sam Laporta. That's right. That's right. Mikey Bugatti giving you the money in the pockets. Don't forget it. Manny, what do you got for me now?
All right, Mikey Bugatti, I appreciate you as always. Little less energy by Mikey Bugatti this week, and coming off a tough assignment last week.
I was a little hurt after the Justin Tucker. I watched that game. I watched it, and I was upset about that.
I did too, and I'm sure somebody out there that took this Bugatti bet with your money and your multiple chains last week, for sure. It's the kicker. He's a beast. This is what he does. He kicks. He's a kicker. He kicks. He didn't kick.
As soon as they went to overtime, I was like, I just lost. I just lost that game.
It's tough, but new week, new bet, Bugatti bet. He feels good about this, right?
Sam Laporta. You can't go wrong with Sam Laporta. Okay.
Sam Laporta,
you just can't.
All right. Sam Laporta, that's it. Bugatti Bets, appreciate you as always. Let's get into the week 3 recap. Let's get into the good, bad, and ugly week 3 recap. I'll give you my good, you give me your good, all right?
Yeah.
All right. My good, it's very simple. This isn't even up for debate. I mean, unless you weren't watching football and you haven't checked the news all week, the Miami Dolphins. Wow.
Jeez.
The Miami Dolphins. God, my father's a Miami Dolphins fan, so I didn't know that. Yes, he is a Miami Dolphins fan. So if things continue to trend in the wrong direction for my boys in blue, the Miami Dolphins are looking like a good team to hang around with this year. But my good Miami Dolphins destroyed the Broncos 70-20.
I've never seen so many points before.
It was almost like I was watching college football. It was like I was watching college football. Forget the 40 love game against my boys in blue against Dallas. I think that game is irrelevant now. I think now we talk about the 70-20 game now.
The news cycle's over and you're out.
The news cycle's over. Whew. The Giants dodged a bullet. They're out. It is now the Broncos. I don't know what's going on. Sean Payton, what happened? I thought you were supposed to come and tidy the situation up.
They suck.
He's not looking good. He's not looking good.
The Dolphins put up backup players, I think, at one point, and they still continue to score touchdowns there.
I disagree with one situation the Dolphins didn't do. They were close to breaking
Yeah.
is it an NFL record or a franchise record?
It was a world record.
Okay, world record. They were going for a world record, and they stalled. They didn't do it. They
They just
ended up
needed a
running out the
field goal,
clock.
and they could have done it. Yeah.
They ended up running. What? So it was 73 is the
72 was the record.
Oh, 70. Okay, I get it. 73. Man, the 2023 Miami Dolphins would have been crowned kings. Still, 70-20.
I don't know why
impressive.
they didn't do that. They obviously didn't slow down at any point when it was 50-10. Or
right.
So why all of a sudden we're like, you know what?
Right. Yeah, all right. Let's just run out this last 50 seconds. They got the message. 70-20. Dolphins, one of the last undefeated teams going into week 4.
That's right.
Miami.
That's right. They look scary, and the rest of the AFC looks
not scary.
Not scary. Not scary.
So the Miami Dolphins are my good this week for obvious reasons. 70-20.
Did you have any Dolphins on your fantasy team? Because I did not.
I did not. And if you had a Dolphin on your fantasy team this week, you won by a large margin, I would assume.
Yeah.
I would assume.
Contrary to popular belief, I played against Achan.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, you got it. That was it. Just sound it out.
Yeah, that's what he put up 41 points. 41 points.
Wow. And you beat this person.
I had Keenan Allen.
And
he helped me win by 2 points. So
wow.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to happen, but here we are.
Here we are.
The Dolphins
so that's my good.
Are defeatable.
So that's my good Miami Dolphins. When you win 70-20, you're obviously going to be the good in my book for that week.
Yeah.
Mike, what did you have for good this week?
Yeah, I don't know if you heard Mikey Bugatti before speaking about.
I did.
Yeah, Sam Laporta there. He put up a new record for tight ends. Not Travis Kelce, Sam Laporta. He's got 18 receptions for 3 games. This guy is a catch machine, okay? He had a touchdown, 84 yards on 8 catches.
Nice.
He's not drafted on any fantasy football teams. I think he's 54% drafted. Get out there and go get yourself a winner, okay? Because this guy, I tell you what he doesn't have. He doesn't have a girlfriend with no distractions coming his way. Okay, so he's going to be the best rated tight end in the league.
Is he still available in our league?
No, you're looking at the owner right now.
Oh, that's tough because I just loaded up the app right now. That's tough.
Yeah, maybe make a trade. I'll take half your team for Travis.
I'm all set. Hey, your boy got a win last week, so we're on to Cincinnati.
I'm proud of you for that.
Yeah, we're on
this. You didn't do good though.
Who? What happened?
You didn't do good though. You won, but you.
Yeah, but you know what? I didn't do good, but the person I played against did worse.
Also, and that's all that matters.
And that's all that matters, kid.
That's
it. So you're good, Sam Laporta? Makes sense.
Yeah, I think you're gonna hear his name a lot more, other than me just repeating him over and over again. And his name's gonna be. I might buy his jersey if he gets another touchdown next week. Actually, I'm gonna take the money that I made from the Sam Laporta first touchdown bet, and I'm gonna buy myself a Sam Laporta jersey.
Here we go, boys. I like that. I like that team. I like that team.
Lions look good. I don't know why people aren't talking about them enough, but they look good.
They look good. Yeah. All right, so you're good. So let's go into the bad now. Bad for week 3. I mentioned this kind of in my good, but my bad. Denver, not looking good. Sean Payton, what happened? Russell Wilson, what's going on? Is it panic time? I think it's panic time.
I think it's panic time.
I think it's panic time.
Not lose 70-20 and not panic.
It's panic time. It's panic time. Sean Payton, I said this weeks and weeks in a row, but Sean Payton, if you're going to talk the talk, you got to walk the walk. And he's been roasting everybody since he became the head coach over there. And when you lose 70-20, I don't know, did Nathaniel Hackett lose 70-20 last year when he was coaching the team? I don't think so.
I don't think he did.
I don't think so. Not good. Who do they play next week? I don't know, but they better crush them because Denver needs a tune-up game ASAP.
I also, fun fact about them. Do you know who's the coach on the Dolphins?
McDaniel.
McDaniels.
Mike McDaniel.
That's
Yeah.
it. Mike McDaniels. He wasn't always a head coach. Did you know what his job was before?
He was a ball boy for the Broncos.
He was the ball boy for the Denver Broncos.
This is right. Full circle.
He was catching jock straps and fucking filling
Sniffing
Gatorade.
jock straps. Yeah.
That's right. And then years later, he comes back and he goes, "This is for the jock straps," and slams 70 on you, boy. A 70 burger.
I got another bad.
Mm.
I got another bad. And this is bad, too. This is a lot of bad this week. There were some highs, but there were some lows this week. I got another bad for you, and it's the Jets. Jets. God.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Is their season over, or is their season over?
Jets blow. The Jets have never been good.
Oh, my God. They got to be cursed. It's a curse of the Jets. It is the curse of the Jets. Just when you thought, there probably was no thought. There was no thought. Once Aaron Rodgers
At no point
went down,
in the season, people are like, "Oh."
What am I saying? There is no thought. The Jets, when they lost Aaron Rodgers, all hope went out the window. They got a condolence gift from the Bills that week, and that has been it. The Jets not looking good. Who was the Jets quarterback 2 years ago? And then he played
Brett Favre.
Nope, a little bit before, a little bit more relevant than that.
Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold. I don't know if you remember, but Sam Darnold was seeing ghosts.
That's right.
Zach Wilson is feeling ghosts. He's just falling down. He's just falling down.
Saw that video. Bro.
So we got seeing ghosts. Now we're feeling ghosts. It's just a bad situation for the Jets. I, like every other fan of the sport, I'm not even a Jets fan, but I think the Jets, if they want any hope of winning a few games, we're not even talking about playoffs. I think it's just winning a few games. They got to explore other options for quarterback. And their hope to exploring other options of quarterbacks is, yes, you've heard it here first, Trevor Siemian. That is the guy that is going to fix this franchise.
I don't think I know that name.
He played, I'm glad you asked.
For the Broncos, I believe.
He played for the Broncos in 2015. Okay.
That's good. Well, they're doing good
and
now.
then in 2018, he played for the Minnesota Vikings. Here we go.
Okay.
It's a homecoming for him because in 2019, he played for the Jets.
Oh, that's why. They remember him.
But then he played in 2020 for the Tennessee Titans and the New Orleans Saints. 2022 Chicago Bears, they're doing good. And in 2023, the Bengals.
Oh, well, he might be playing soon, actually, for the Bengals if Joe Burrow doesn't.
Well, he's a Jet now.
Oh, they got him.
Oh, he's on the Jets.
Oh, he's the prayer.
He is answering the call at MetLife Stadium for the Jets and all the Jets fans out there. He is going to bring them to a winning season. At least that's what Woody Johnson thinks in management.
I've been here
in ownership
for about 28 years now, and no one has ever said to me,
Sam,
the Jets are good this year. I don't think I've ever heard that sentence.
See, the thing is, this is exactly what happened, Mike. And this is exactly what happened. The Jets were good, like almost what like the Cowboys are. The Jets were good in the summer, like so good in the summer. Yeah. They were so good in the summer. They were freaking kick-ass. That defense is unreal. Aaron Rodgers, that offense is going to gel. It's Super Bowl or bust. They were good. The Jets were good. The Jets are not good anymore. The Jets are no good.
How do you wake? It's tough, right, for them. I feel
it's tough for them.
You wake up every Sunday and you're like, oh, do you even think that you're going? Like the Cardinals. At least for them, it's like, oh, we got one. We got a winner this week. But for the Jets, it's like you're going in knowing.
The Jets just can't catch a break. And this, what I'm about to share with you right now is just explaining the situation the Jets team is in right now. I'm hearing from a very reliable source on Twitter, because everything you see on the internet is true. But I'm reading this. The Jets, an anonymous Jets player threw a football at head coach Robert Saleh head in practice earlier today, and a small brawl broke out before the players and coaches stepped in. The team's losing it. The team's falling apart. The Jets are falling apart. So that's my so wrap this up. It's just bad. The Jets are bad. The Jets are bad.
Like they're spiraling.
That is the word I was looking for. They are spiraling. I saw on the sidelines during the game on Sunday arguments between wide receiver coach, running back coaches. Right. It's a bad situation. So much expectations, hard knocks, Aaron Rodgers, it was Super Bowl, and now your quarterback is feeling ghosts. You lose to the Pats 15-10, 1-2. Who do they play next week? Probably somebody really good because their schedule is unreal too. I want to say
about the Jets.
I think the Jets play. I have no idea. Not even going to make a guess. But I'm pretty sure they play somebody tough. Who do they play, Mike?
I know. What's your predictions on the Jets? Did you say probably someone really good? Yeah, they play the Chiefs.
Yeah, that's a tough. That's going to be tough in Arrowhead, correct? It actually might be in MetLife Stadium.
It is at home. So
that's okay.
Get a little home
Taylor Swift and the Chiefs will be getting that win. Let's go. What's your bad? I'll wrap this Jets up thing for all the Jets fans out there. They're probably tuning into something else. Let's wrap this Jets thing up. I'll tie a bow on it. That was my bad. Denver Jets bad. What was your bad?
Jets blow. Hate the Jets.
What was your bad
this week for me? The Vikings in Minnesota. They're actually
bad.
They're not doing good. They have less wins than the Jets, believe it or not, with the number 1 draft pick in most teams. Because the Jets have 1 win, where the Vikings, they don't have wins. They haven't won a game. They have big goose egg, and I could probably tell you why that's happened. They fumbled the ball 7 times in 3 games.
Not good.
And they have 11 turnovers. They're averaging 1 turnover every quarter. So that's a stat line for you there.
That's good.
You're going into each quarter and they're like, one of these times I throw this ball, we're going to lose it. So not good for them. They turned over the ball 3 times in week 1, 4 times in week 2. Go Birds. They played up. 6 of them were fumbles. Okay, so what do they do in between week 2 and 3? They practice with the coach is getting a stick and he's stabbing it at them. While I saw this video, he's stabbing it at them so they can hold on to the.
You know what the coach did? He watched Division III football's finest, and he took some lessons from that movie and some. Go every time, so others every time. Yeah.
He's on the fucking bicycle with the pylon.
Charging at them. It obviously didn't work, so I don't know what you turn to now. Maybe the longest yard? I don't know.
Well, what was funny to me is they're talking about this on the game. The first snap of the game, he throws the ball to Hutchinson, fumbles it right away.
Tough.
Almost immediately.
Tough.
He didn't even fumble it.
Jinxed
the defender went up and took the ball out of his hand. He goes, I'll take this, and ran it back. So no good in the Vikings over there. Minnesota's not looking hot. Jefferson's upset. And he's the best wide receiver, and he's losing every week.
I heard he wants to come to New York, and he wants to play for the Giants. That's what I heard.
Oh. Okay,
that's what I heard.
I see.
I heard too. I heard no shot. No one. Why do you want to go to a cursed franchise like the Jets? Come on. Have you not seen enough, folks, already? Have you not seen enough? No, he wants to come to the Giants. Good. I also heard from a little birdie that maybe the Jets are going to try to trade for the quarterback in Minnesota, Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins to the Jets, which is a plug-and-play team.
I heard.
Jonathan Taylor goes to the Jets. Justin Jefferson goes to the Jets.
No.
And then
no, not letting it happen.
Let's just rebuild the team and the Jets all together. What do you mean? No one's going over the Jets.
I think that the Jets are cursed. Why are you going to do that? Come over to our side of New York or New Jersey, whatever you like.
The longer these teams wait to give a QB to the Jets, the higher of trade value they're going to get.
Well, regardless, if the Jets try to acquire a starting quarterback from a team, they're going to have to give away their first round pick. At least.
They're not going to draft next year.
No.
They're not going to draft next year.
I don't think they want to do that. So I think they might be riding with the ghost man, Zach Wilson, for the remaining season. But, okay, so your bad is Minnesota.
The Vikings, they're not doing good. I don't know who they play next week, but if my guess, bet the other team. That's what my guess is.
Bugatti Bets giving you a preview into next week.
Yeah. Bet anyone who plays the Vikings. That's
or
who
the
I'm gonna bet.
Jets.
Or the Jets. Or the Jets. Wow, the money line is probably insane for them.
Yeah. All
All
right.
right, tell me your ugly this
So
week.
my
What was the
ugly for
worst thing you
week,
saw?
my ugly for week 3.
Yeah.
It's a sad day, bad day for Chicago. Sad day,
Oh,
bad
I
day
forgot
for
about them.
Chicago. Justin Fields
What a
blaming it
bust.
in an interview, was blaming it on the coaching. They
Yeah.
lose 41-10 to the Bears.
Yeah.
Not just there's stuff happening on and off the field that is just bad news for the Chicago Bears. Their defensive coordinator, might have saw his house got raided by the FBI. I don't know what he did, but the FBI doesn't just go around raiding houses because Bill Belichick wants to get a sneak peek of their defensive plays. That's not why.
That's not good.
Not good. Not good. Not good. So if you didn't think that was bad enough, I heard too the Bears stadium, Soldier Field, got robbed during the night. Somebody just pulled up with a truck and just had a field day out there. Took over $100,000 worth of stuff. We got no cameras or locks at Soldier Field. We got Chicago's downtown. I can't imagine is the nicest place.
It's not a good. I was just there. Not good. Not
No.
a good place.
Yeah.
No.
So my ugly is the Chicago Bears within all aspects of the Chicago Bears. The stadium, the security staff at the stadium, leaving the doors unlocked, the defensive coordinator. What kind of fucked up Jeffrey Dahmer shit were you involved in? I don't know. This guy, who the hell knows? I don't even know. But all I know is the FBI. All I know is he is no longer with the Bears.
Oh, they fired him.
He is no longer with the Bears. Absolutely not.
Or is he in jail? Is what you're telling me?
I think he's this is not a legal podcast. I have no idea where he is. All I know is he got taken. The FBI came to his house for something. I don't know. I probably should have looked into this a little bit more, but it's a bad day for Chicago Bears and Justin Fields. Not good.
I don't know.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know how they. You go to a game where your team's 0-3 like that. You keep cheering them on.
Tough.
Yeah.
It's tough. Would you? I got another ugly for you, and then I want to hear what you got. My other ugly is. My other ugly. This is good. This one puts a smile on my face. This one's good.
What do you got?
I might just be twisted. Remember when the Giants came back against the Arizona Cardinals in the third quarter and put up the biggest points differential and comeback in Giants history? It was unbelievable. They were down 20-0. Remember when they came back on that team?
Yep.
Remember Josh Dobbs? We were roasting Josh Dobbs. Who's Josh Dobbs? We were like, Josh Dobbs. Well,
he's nobody.
I guess Arizona said that will never happen again because they took down the American team Cowboys, baby. Josh Dobbs hands the Cowboys an L, baby. 28-16. Josh Dobbs. Hell yeah, Josh Dobbs. I love that guy.
I'm a big Arizona fan because of that reason now.
Oh, it's fantastic. I love it. Yeah. I love it. I love it. I love it. Dak Prescott. Oh my God. We were waiting because the 2 games prior to them playing Arizona, it's been that defense has really been holding them, pushing them, giving them a little extra to get those wins.
Yeah,
and then
absolutely.
They had to put the ball in Dak's hands. Dak had to do this for us. And our boy Dak threw his first interception of the season. More to come.
Yeah. And it's to the Cardinals too, so it really stings the burn more.
It really stings.
I love that.
I heard a great quote from Stephen A. Smith. He was just like, they can't take down an eagle. They can't take down an eagle, but they got taken down by a cardinal.
Oof. Yeah, I like that one too. That feels good.
I gotta say, I like that one. I like that. I don't like any birds, but that's pretty good.
Yeah, I know that. But yeah, that was pretty good. Happy
that's
they
my
won
ugly.
That one. That's a great ugly. I agree with you that
What'd you have for ugly this week?
Yeah, my ugly goes back to how terrible teams are doing here. I love seeing team. What was that one season where the Lions went like 0 and I think almost 0-18 or
2 years ago, I think. Yeah. That was the year. It was the sad thing about that. That was the year they were coming off Hard Knocks, I believe, too.
Oh, wow. So
It
maybe
was tough.
Jets go down that same pipe now.
It's a curse. It's a curse.
Yeah.
But what were you saying?
Yeah. Yeah. So I actually enjoy watching those teams play because, who's gonna lose to the team that's 0-3? Who's gonna lose to the team? But this week, instead of that way, I started to look up what percentage of those chances of those teams making the playoffs here.
Yeah, it drops off a lot.
It's 1%. It's
Yeah,
1%. It's not a
drops a
lot.
lot.
It's 1% of teams make it, and the 1% was the Texans in 2018. They made it. They somehow made it. I'm going to ask you, who do you think makes it from the 0-3 teams between the Panthers, the Bears, the Broncos, and the Vikings?
I honestly, I gotta say it's either between the Vikings or the Broncos.
You put the Broncos even after the shellacking
after that. I do, only because I think at this point Sean Payton will literally he'll do whatever he has to do, steal, rob, commit, whatever he's got to do to get wins. Yeah. I think at this point he's pulling out the handbook of dirty deeds, and he's going to do whatever he's got to do to get a win. So I do think Sean Payton's not going to allow. Next week, I would be shocked if they lay another score like that. And then as far as the Vikings go, they have they just have committed so many mistakes. They've been in the games. That game against Philly was close. If Justin Jefferson catches that ball at the end of the game, could be talking about something different. Could be talking about something different. So for that reason, I give it to the Vikings and the Denver Broncos. I think the Chicago Bears, yikes, no good. They're in trouble. You said it's 1% right now. They make 1%. The playoffs. Yeah, it's going to be 0% during our Week 4 recap.
Yeah, I think they lose again this week. That's tough. I hope there's a couple 0-4 teams now. I hope these teams stay on this list here. I would love to see that.
Hey, all I know is my boys, the Giants, are not on this list. GG's. We're on to the Seahawks, baby, Monday night.
So. Yeah, that's speaking of, I'd love to hear your prediction on that game because
I'll give you my Giants predictions, but I'm gonna get into a little grind my gears first.
Oh yeah, you got something good for me.
Oh, I got something good, something relevant. I got something good and relevant. And I'll be honest, I was having a pretty good week. It's only Tuesday, but I was having a pretty good week. And I'm like, what is possibly grinding my gears this week? And then I'm like, Manny, it's been staring at you in the face for like 3 weeks. This is it. Now the time is now to add this to your grind my gears. What is it? You guessed it, ladies and gentlemen. The tight end, you know his name, the tight end of the Chiefs, Taylor Swift.
Travis.
I'm just kidding. Travis Kelce. Yeah, he's on my grind my gears list right now. He's on my grind my gears list. And it's not because he's dating or he's seeing or he's banging or he's just visiting with Taylor Swift. Whatever he's doing, God bless. Whatever you're doing, I don't care. He's on my grind my gears because of the timing of this. The timing on this. The timing. You recall he has an older brother, Jason Kelce, right? You're probably familiar.
Yeah, go Birds.
Yeah, he's on the Birds. Yeah, good guy. Good guy. Didn't really know too much about him besides he played on the Eagles, and he's been on the Eagles for like 13 years. But I did, however, watch his recent Amazon Prime documentary about his family and his life behind football. Yeah. And he was in the spotlight as soon as that doc dropped. He was in the spotlight. Everybody loved his family, how he met his wife now on Tinder, all these good things. Yeah. He was in the spotlight. And I think his little brother couldn't take it being in the spotlight. So I think the timing of this relationship with Taylor Swift isn't on accident. Isn't on accident. And for those reasons,
jealous.
I think very much so. And I'm stirring the narrative right now that he was very jealous. And then all of a sudden, I think the timing of this, very interesting. His older brother just drops a documentary on his life literally 2 weeks ago. And guess what? Yeah. Now all of a sudden, Travis Kelce is dating icon Taylor Swift at the game. Everybody's cheering. They're walking out together. He's trying to steal the spotlight back towards him. Jason Kelce, I think he's a baby. Or Travis. I'm sorry. Travis Kelce.
Travis
he's
Kelce.
a baby.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
That's a hot take.
You didn't think of you weren't thinking about that. Be honest.
I wasn't thinking about that. I don't like Taylor Swift. I think it's crazy how Travis Kelce put her on the map. I feel like not a lot of people know who that was before they started dating.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I heard it was the opposite. I seen a lot of TikToks and stuff on the internet of it just so happens that most of these videos are women creating them, and they're like, oh, Taylor Swift put this guy Travis Kelce like on the map, and meanwhile Travis Kelce's got how many? He's got 2 Super Bowl rings.
This guy's got 2 Super Bowl rings. I think we all know who he is.
Yeah.
I think we know who he is. Well, I think she's trying to get her way into that Super Bowl halftime show.
This is also true. I've also believed that.
And then Las Vegas is infiltrated by Swifties, and it's just screaming teenagers at the football game.
It's a lot of something. That's all I know. It's a lot of something. I think the timing is very unique. I think Taylor Swift being involved now is very unique. Do we see her at the next home game that the Chiefs play?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you see her in an away game is where I think you see her.
Do you think so? She wasn't wearing a jersey yet. She wasn't wearing his jersey yet.
Fun fact about Taylor Swift, she's not a Chiefs fan. You know what fan she's a team of?
Oh, God. What?
Philadelphia Eagles.
No way. So this even brings my narrative even more into reality.
I would love nothing more if she went to a game and showed up in a Jason Kelce Eagles jersey.
Not knowing the difference.
Right. She'd be like, babe, I love the Eagles, and this is your last name. It's the perfect mix.
Wow. This is true.
Yeah.
I don't know, but this is
maybe Super Bowl rematch. They go back. Jason Kelce takes the chip. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then she's wearing one of those mixed jerseys, just like their mom did.
Nope. She's got to wear a straight Jason Kelce jersey because Travis is being a little baby. That's what I think. I think Travis being a little baby. So that grinds my gears, man. I think the timing of this relationship is very interesting, considering his older brother, just like I said, put out that documentary on his life.
Right.
And he was doing talk shows. He was getting interviews all over the place. People loved his family, his life, his wife, everything about him. He was in the spotlight. It's like the #1 documentary on Amazon Prime right now. I think his little brother, I watched it. It was great. I didn't know too much about him. I watched it. It was pretty cool. I'll be honest. I think his little brother said, okay, now's a good time for me to initiate dating plan with Taylor Swift. Interesting.
Yeah, I could see you twist the narrative that way. It looks that way. It
right?
does look that way.
Interesting.
Personally, for me, the only Swift Kelce duo I care about is Jason Kelce and DeAndre Swift.
Yeah, different. Different.
They dominate together. They're happy.
Yeah.
They work well together, and they don't fuck, from what I know. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
I don't know. They got a lot of chemistry on that team.
I
don't know. I'm just saying.
You're wrong. I didn't see that in the documentary. I might have missed that.
Well, I don't think Amazon Prime would put something up like that, but I do know a website that would possibly stream that. But you'll have to DM me off air, and I'll share that with you.
Yeah, you got to get that to me. Get that over to me.
But that's what grinds my gears. Travis Kelce, weird. Could be weird, could be nothing. I don't know, but it was grinding my gears. I think he's being a little bit baby. But to move on to something else, I know you mentioned it before. If you want to get into the predictions, Giants, Eagles, week 4 predictions. Do you want me to talk about? You guys
come away with the win this week, or what's
up? You must have missed it because it was Thursday night. So Giants coming off a short week. No Saquon. I'll be honest.
Your prediction last week, you got what you asked for.
I got what I asked for, but you know what? It upsets me is because at least towards halftime, it wasn't a blowout like I thought it was. I'm like, we're still here, boys. We're still here.
Right.
We're still playing. Somehow, Giants still haven't been able to score a touchdown in the first 2 quarters of a game. That's an issue.
Okay, that's half the game.
Offensive line still an issue. I was for sure that the going into this year that the defense would be something that I didn't need to worry about. I thought the defense was going to be able to hold their own in the league. They were going to be pretty good. We drafted this kid, Banks. He was supposed to be a beast cornerback. Granted, he's a rookie. Okay. We picked up the dude from Arizona, Isaiah Simmons. Dude's supposed to be a beast. And then our men on the line, not good. Defense is not good. We can't tackle. Just no good. Christian McCaffrey, basically, to sum up the game, Christian McCaffrey just ran all over the field against the Giants. Nobody could tackle him. And that's that. And the offensive line still sucks. So Nick Bosa had a day.
There was no point of me in that time that I think you guys were winning that game. That just wasn't.
If you were, yeah. If you were a Giants fan, maybe. If you were a Giants fan, you had hope for 15 minutes of the game. A quarter.
Yeah. The third 15 in the third.
Yeah. But we're on to bigger and better things. We're on to the Seahawks Monday night. So we're on to the Seahawks. Enough of that. The 49ers are going to do what the 49ers do. The Giants play Monday night against the Seahawks. If I'm going off of anything based off of this year, the Giants do not look good on Monday night against any team.
You haven't done well in a while. Danny Dimes is, I think, 1-11 in prime time on Monday night.
That's what they say. Danny Dimes, but I'm going to defend my boy Danny Dimes. I think
he goes 2 for 12.
I'm going to hit you with this right here. And if the 49ers, instead of Brock Purdy, had Danny Dimes, would they still have the success that they had? Or they have?
No.
What, you think Brock Purdy is better than Daniel Jones?
I think I've seen the 49ers without Brock Purdy, and they lose 30-7 in the NFC Championship.
There we go. So I rest my case. Danny Dimes, worth $40 million.
Yeah.
There it is. Thank you for that. So I'm a Danny Dimes believer. I think the Giants obviously need to have a good display against the Seahawks. Last year when the Giants played the Seahawks, Geno Smith had a day. I think the Giants actually have a home game. They're actually favorited right now. I think 1.5. Shocking.
No way.
It's probably because they're home.
That's who made
Check it
this
out.
that line.
You don't believe me. Look it up.
I don't believe you.
Giants are favored at 1.5, folks. I checked this morning at 2:00 p.m. That was the line.
I'm looking right now. The Seahawks are a 1.5-point favorite. This was 1 day ago. So I don't know where you go on the internet for your information. Maybe you think
ESPN app. Am I just an idiot or did it fucking
No.
It is.
Now. 1 day ago it was the Seahawks. 1 hour ago the spread is Giants -1.5.
What did I say, folks? Just when you thought I didn't know what I was talking about. I was like, I'm pretty sure I know what the Giants logo looks like, and then the number to come after it.
-1.
Yes. I'm pretty sure I can do that much. But for that reason, I'm picking the Giants. Favorite in 1.5.
Yeah.
I'm picking the Giants home. Giants need a home game win. They need a touchdown in the first quarter, first 2 quarters, the first half. The Giants need to score a touchdown. That's it.
I mean, you gotta change the trend. You haven't scored in the first half.
The Giants got to score in the first half.
Games.
Giants got to score in the first half, and the Giants defense.
How many touchdowns Danny Dimes throwing this time?
How many touchdowns is he throwing? On Monday night?
Monday night, yeah.
On Monday night, Danny Dimes is going to throw for 2 touchdowns.
Okay, 14 points is all you need to win?
Including a run for a score. Danny Dimes. Yeah.
And 7 field goals are also going to be scored.
Our Graham Gano, the field goal kicker, will be getting a lot of work. So if you don't pick him up in fantasy this week, you're an idiot. Because he'll be getting in a lot of work. But yes, good. For that reason, the Giants will beat the Seahawks home Monday night. That's my week 4 prediction for the Giants. What do you got? The Eagles happening. What do you got? The Eagles going on here? Who are they playing this?
One of the last.
Who are the Eagles even playing this week?
Oh, we got one of those no-name teams that don't even know the name of their teams.
Oh, it's that team.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
it's that team.
Washington football team, the Commanders,
Yeah,
Redskins,
Redskins.
the Hogs.
I heard they might be going
Uh,
back to the Redskins.
I heard about that. I
I
hope they
heard.
do. I hope they do. You know how annoying it is to look up their name online every time I look up football team and then I get high school teams. I This is an easy one. You're asking me if the one of the last undefeated teams in the NFL is going to beat the Commanders, who put up a field goal last game.
Hmm.
One field
Who they
goal
play?
they played the Bills. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
this is a good team.
All
I
right.
do think you should still score a touchdown in a game. If the Broncos could put up at least 20 points against 70 points, you give a field goal. So no, I think the Eagles come through, stomp around a little bit, flap their wings, and let them remind them who the NFC East champs are. Slap around, what's his name? Howell? Who?
That's it.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
he's a beast.
They got nothing going on over there. They'd be lucky to get a field goal through. Our defense has been so dominant in especially the last game. I think everyone hates to see them win, and we got one more coming our way.
Okay, I see it differently. I don't think it's going to be a blowout as you think.
Oh, okay.
Just because of we'll see. Do I think Sam Howell's going to have Tua numbers?
No.
No.
I don't think anyone sees that.
No, but of course, I can't have the Eagles go undefeated, so we got to go with somebody,
Yeah.
got to take them down. So I'm going Sam Howell.
Please.
Please, out there, Sam Howell, if you want to be my best friend, please do this for me. When do they play? Sunday?
It's just a Sunday 1:00 because the Commanders
it's just a
don't
Sunday
matter.
1:00, so it's not that they're not that important. But Sam Howell is going to be waiting all day and night for that game. I don't know.
think he's going to be waiting anywhere because it's at the Lincoln Financial, and
he's already there.
Yeah,
he's already in the locker room. He's already he's doing the Dak Prescott
Twitch step.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
These early week
you know why I say this too? Because last year, who handed the Philadelphia Eagles their first L?
Yeah, you're not wrong. The
Ladies and gentlemen,
was the Washington Commanders.
Were you guys 1-3 at that point too?
No. I'm sorry. At that point, we were 12-0.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, we were 12-0. We were rolling.
That was a tough scene. That was a tough scene. Yes.
I was watching games, barely even there. I was just getting drunk.
I feel like that's a different story this year, though. I feel like you got to watch the full games, at least for the first two games. Maybe not last week's game. I think it's closer.
They're not in the form yet. I think in this next week, everyone gets into form, and you're going to be like, oh, shit.
Okay.
Well, we're in trouble now, folks. So my prediction, Eagles 4-0, Washington Commanders, don't get on the bus.
Ooh. Speaking of don't get on the bus, I need to set the record straight here for Manny the Magnificent, some Manny magic. Let's just talk about what happened and what could have happened. And if what I said happened this week, God damn.
We would have had a problem. You would have had a problem. The NFL would have reached out to you. He barely just played that game. I want you to know.
This show would have been over. If I just would have said maybe, I think Trayvon Diggs, don't get on the bus.
He didn't get.
Wow. Because nobody would have saw that coming.
Yeah, no. True.
But so Manny Magic. There's a clip on our Instagram at IHAB Podcast. Go check it out. I'm not bullshitting you. Go check it out. Look at it. I said week 1, Aaron Rodgers, don't get on the bus. He was calling it Jet Life Stadium. I cursed him. I said, don't get on the bus. We all know what happened. I was
calling it Vassar Hospital.
Yeah. Now we all know what happens. Done. Week 2, Mikey Bugatti, I said, who do you play in fantasy this week? Who do you want me to curse? He said, I need Nick Chubb out. I said, no problem. Nick Chubb, don't get on the bus. We all know what happened. And then
He has
in
one leg.
week 3, at the start of week 3, I said, Joe Burrow, don't get on the bus. And then midweek, I got notifications and text messages from people saying Joe Burrow might not start. He might not play. He's questionable to start. And I'm like, start? I'm like, here it goes. Unfortunately, Manny Magic ran out. It's probably for the better because, you know.
I think it has to come organic to you, you know?
Yeah.
It just has to flow because those first three, they just kind of happened.
Yeah,
you know?
they definitely
you called
did.
Joe Burrow out, and then he got injured, and then he got a little injured, but he could play, but he got injured.
Yep, he did.
So I think the more organic they are, the more they kind of happen. So speaking that way, who's next?
Who's not getting on the bus?
Organically, tell me who's getting hurt this week.
Oh boy, who's getting on the bus? And the bus takes you straight to the hospital. It takes you off the field straight to the hospital. Who's
straight to the off season for these players?
All right,
I would like.
Who you got to see? That's how it works. You got to tell me, and then I manifest it. That's what you got to do. You got to tell me.
Who do I want gone?
Who do you want gone? This is such a terrible thing to say. Who do you want gone?
It's a terrible thing. I don't want. You know who I don't like? Who I see that's not good lately?
Tell me.
You see Mac Jones? How much of a dirty player he is?
Oh, he was ball tapping people, right?
Ball tapping people. When he would jump to hurdle, he would kick in the gut. When he fell down, he would wrap his legs to take down defenders. This guy's a bitch.
And if I remember correctly, last week you were telling me that this week could be the start of a new era in dynasty for the Patriots with Zappe.
Yeah, I did say that. Yeah. So I would love.
Let me get nice and close here. Mac Jones.
Uh-oh.
Don't get on the bus, Mac Jones.
That's right. I would love if the Cowboys took sprained his ankle.
I hate the Cowboys, so I don't know who I want to win that game. But just because some Manny Magic, the Cowboys might pull this out now because Zappe's going to come in.
Exactly. You can't beat Zappe, I'll tell you that.
No. We don't even know if he can play.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody knows. Nobody's got tape, nothing on this guy. He is an uncut gem, and he
put the money on MVP, Bailey Zappe.
Wow. What are his odds right now to win MVP?
Yeah, I don't think he's on that list. I think you got to go to the sports book and be like, see this name I wrote down on the paper here?
Can you add this?
Yeah. It's like a vote-in ballot for Bailey Zappe.
Zappe. Yeah, it's just one vote for Bailey Zappe. That's good. I mean, let's see. All eyes now will be watching that Dallas Patriots game as Mac Jones. Don't get on the bus, Mac Jones. But we'll see. So Manny Magic, if you're playing Mac Jones in your fantasy league this week, take him out, put him on the bench. Take him out, put him on the bench.
Go to the waiver wire and pick up Zappe
right now. He's primed and ready to bring 6 more championships to the New England Patriots.
Jeez.
Wow. That's scary to even say. So we did Manny Magic. We want to touch on something new here. We want to touch on our favorite player in the all of NFL, our boy.
Favorite player, all of the NFL. Yeah, I'd like to
talk about
get people back on board. I think they forgot because nothing happened the first 2 weeks.
It's been quiet. He's been quiet.
It's been quiet.
But that's about to change.
There's still 15 more games left in the season, and I'm pretty sure what he said was, I will not throw 15 interceptions. Well, now it's 14.
Ooh.
Now it's 14. Bring out the Dak Prescott interception wheel.
He was sitting at 0, like Mikey Bugatti just mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to get this in the mic right here. I am moving it now to 1. He is at 1 going into week 4.
1. Yeah. I think the counter begins and it doesn't stop rolling after every game.
It's it. He's done. He woke up a beast.
Yeah.
And he's in trouble.
Trayvon Diggs is out. Cardinals win. They go to the Patriots. He throws 2 INTs.
Wow. I heard he threw his pick. I didn't see it. I heard he threw his pick. Was it in the red zone? I think it was in the red zone.
I think it was in the red zone, which is good. That's knowing he's falling under pressure. We love
I don't even know if it was in the red zone or not, but we're just gonna say it was in the red zone because that sounds worse. That sounds worse for him. So Dak Prescott on the board, 1 interception going into week 4. I see 2. This time next week, my man will be 3 more closer to saying everything he said he wouldn't do.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm excited.
It's what I want from this year.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
So the Dak Prescott interception counter is in full effect. He's on the board.
In full effect.
All right, Mike, you got anything else you want to say? You got to close up? You got any last words? We got to rate our beers.
Yeah, we got to rate our beers here.
So during the nice 55 minutes that we've had conversation, I've had the nice, like I mentioned, the Sloop Pilsner from Sloop Brewing Company. Very good. I like this better than the Sloop Bomb that I had last week. This is definitely This is definitely lighter. So would I have this at dinner? Shit, yeah, I'd have this at dinner. Pretty good.
Okay.
This is light. The Pilsner, usually that's a light beer. Very light, not bad. Kind of dig the can, too. Kind of cool. Kind of looks like Tropic Thunder. Not Tropic Thunder.
That's nice.
Not Tropic Thunder. It was, what's the
Thunder? The movie.
What's the basketball movie with?
Oh, come on. Everybody loves everybody. ELE. Let's get tropical.
Is it just, what is it? No, it's the mission. It's what is it? What's the name of that movie? It's just the Tropics.
No one help him. Comment below what you know the name of the movie is, because I know the name of the movie. It has nothing to do with the name
Flint,
Tropics.
Michigan Tropics or something.
That's it. That's right. It was the Flint, Michigan
That's
Tropics.
where they played.
You're circling around it. Yeah.
What the hell is the movie called?
Yeah. Moving on to your beer. No, what's next?
So I would have this at dinner. Yes, this was good. Would I have this at a tailgate? Yeah. I would have this at a tailgate. It's only 5%, so basically a Miller Lite, Coors Light. This is a light beer. You could slam a bunch of these at a tailgate, no problem.
Easily. Yeah.
All right. 1 through 10. I'm giving the Sloop Pilsner 7-7.
Wow. That's big.
7-7. It's good. I like it.
That's big.
It's not my favorite thing ever, but I like it. I drink it. It at dinner and at a tailgate. So the Sloop Pilsner 7-7. I'd have it. It's good.
That's good beer.
Would you have
that beer? I have that beer.
I'd have it.
I went with the classic, when it's early September, close to St. Patrick's Day.
This is
you
right.
You want the nice, thick
St. Patrick's
Guinness.
Day.
Yeah. This is a nice, thick Guinness. I would have this at dinner. Okay. Only one of them. I'm not chugging more than, I'm not having one more than the in a day.
You show up to a tailgate with that right there. This guy doesn't tailgate.
You're the guy that got, you're the friend of a friend.
Yeah.
I was told to bring beer, and you brought Guinness.
You're the person that is underage, and you're just trying to sneak into your father's cooler and grab a beer.
Yeah.
That's the beer right there.
And you pull this out, and then it ruins your lifetime of beer.
Yeah, not good.
You're not drinking a lot of these. I only had one of these 1 year ago on St. Patrick's Day, because that's the only time you drink these. They're not good, and it's the extra stout, so I even fucked myself even more with this one. So I don't know. Chug this.
No, not good. Did you chug it? Did you finish it?
Yeah, hold on. I'll show you right now.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
And that's done. On my scale, if it was St. Patrick's Day, 10.
Okay, well, it's September 26th, so we're not
right.
there.
Okay, it's around the corner.
So you're closer
because
to spooky
St.
season.
Patrick's Day. 3. This gets a 3.
Wow.
Okay.
You just pissed off a lot of people.
Yeah. Listen, it's don't sell this until one day of the year, and then you can make
it's so
seasonal.
Much
money then.
It's seasonal.
No, it's one day. This is not seasonal.
I lied. It's a 24-hour beer.
This is like a limited edition, only on sale for one day. Think about how much money Guinness would make.
Okay.
So that's my beer take for you there. 3.
Yikes.
3.
Okay.
Yeah, no good.
All right, but let's just say at a drop of a hat, boom, it's St. Patty's Day.
Yeah.
What are you giving it now?
Irish car bombs, it's part of it. 10.
Wow. See, guys.
10.
Save that till March. Save that till March.
Yeah. We'll come back in March. I'll have one of these, and I'll give it a 10. While
That's a
I
good
have
idea.
Jameson.
That's a good idea. I like JMO. JMO's good.
It's one of the better ones.
All right, so Mikey, what do you got? Any final words? What do you got? What do you got for the folks listening?
Final words for you here, just in case everyone else got it. Semi Pro, you big fucking idiot.
That's
the
what it's
name
called.
of the movie.
That's what it's called. You're right.
Semi Pro.
It's tough. And I remember the sick thing is I remember how the movie starts, and it's just he's singing the song. He's singing.
He's dancing
Love
in
Me
that
Sexy.
fucking sunsuit.
Yeah, Love Me Sexy.
This is basketball. Basketball is dancing. This is what the NBA wants.
Yeah. All-time great. Will Ferrell's just the man. But okay.
Yeah,
I messed up Semi-Pro. I got it now. It will forever be stained in my brain.
Good.
Thank you.
Good.
Yeah. All right.
Good.
Well,
those are my final words for you.
That's all I got for you guys. I'm gonna ask you again to like, comment, and subscribe on our YouTube. Murder that button.
Fucking slam it.
Slam it. Drop a 5-star rating on Spotify. Do it. Drop a 5-star rating on Spotify. Do it. Share this episode with a friend. And hit the follow on all of our social media at IHAB Podcast. More to come. We got more football next week. We'll have some more good, bads, and ugly, I'm sure. Another grind my gears. And you bet your sweet Pippi we'll have more Bugatti bets.
Damn right. Sam Laporta, first touchdown. Don't forget.
There you go. All right, folks. That's all I got for you. Stay out of trouble. We'll see you next week.
See you.
Hey, I'd have a beer.